Hello, and welcome back to A Friendly Conversation. I'm Ryan, and thank you for coming back to this because I didn't know how many people would actually want to listen to it, let alone a second episode. So this is going great. I want to thank everyone who gave positive feedback on the first episode, whether it was in person or whether it was online, because it was I thought it was fantastic. Even if it was, small, it was really nice for people to say nice things about it. And it just it kind of warmed my heart. But I did lie to everyone because it's not on iTunes because frankly, figuring out iTunes is very difficult with podcasts and I haven't figured it out yet. So it'll be on iTunes eventually, but it's not on iTunes right now. So for now, I hope we can just enjoy it on YouTube. And that'll be fantastic. And I think that's the only thing I lied about because I do have a guest today. And it's Reece. Hello, Reece.
Hello. This is wonderful. Thank you.
Oh, fantastic. You just sound so excited. I can hear it by the tone in your voice.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
This will be, I want to hear from you guys what you have to say about having a guest on versus when it's just me. If you want, 2 episodes a week, one with a guest, one not. If you want to, alternate it by week. Please let me know because I think it'd be fantastic because, frankly, I can set the schedule, but I want to set the schedule for the listener and not for me. So whatever it is, just please let me know.
Do you want my opinion on having a guest?
Well, yeah.
I just get a new chair. This one's really short.
We're sitting on the couch.
That'll do it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a clunky setup considering I lug my computer all the way downstairs. And then, we sit on the couch to record this. So if you guys want to picture that, we're sitting in my basement on the couch with the computer sitting on a card table. So
it's actually the corner of a couch. It's the L-shaped couch, and we're sitting facing the middle.
We are sitting facing the middle. I think it brings a more warming atmosphere. We can glance at each other without having to
it's not the atmosphere. Your knee is very warm against my knee.
Oops. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
Anyway, I wanted to talk. So you guys probably remember last episode when I talked about my hair was in my face. Well, I got a haircut, and let me say it's quite nice.
Dare I say, he gave me the ugly look. The one don't say it, but I'm gonna say it on fleek.
Oh no. I didn't want to say that. Well, maybe I was going to say that word, but no, I got a haircut, and let me say, driving to the haircut was the worst 30 minutes of my life, and at Target when you drive out, there's the median on the right side. Well, I was coming out of that, and there was a car coming from my left, and it had its turn signal on, so it was going to turn in. So I could turn out, but at the same time, there was a car on the other side of the median that was also going to turn left, so it was going to turn into the same spot, and all 3 of us went at the same time, and, I'm not the biggest multitasker, so it really, scared me. I somewhat screamed when we were moving. I just had, this huge fear of, we were all going to explode or something.
Yeah, I get that. Sorry. Can you recreate your scream for us?
Recreate it. It was I did. Yeah, it was something. It was I was just dead terror. We just clipped the mic.
Oh, right.
I was extremely scared, in that moment. And then someone tailed me for 10 minutes, and they were on my bumper. I'm not a good driver. I mean, I'm better than Jacob, but I'm not.
Oh yeah.
I'm not fantastic. Jacob, I hope you're listening. That'll make this.
Yeah.
Because he live snapped me the last time he listened to the first episode. He would just snap me his reactions or things that I said in the episode. I was yep, I lived it last night. I did this last night.
I was there.
But oh god, yeah. A lot of people live snap me the episode because Jack also live snapped me the episode. And he was like, oh yeah, I listened to those I like those artists. I listen to them, and I was like, oh cool. But you can tell me after you listen to the full episode. You're 3 minutes in, buddy. You got a little more to go. So I hope they're not offended by this. Do you think they're going to be upset with me for talking about them?
Absolutely. I think you should keep talking.
Okay, I'm not trying to be rude to you guys. Don't take it that way. Please live snap me the episodes because I sometimes I find it entertaining.
You know what? I'll live snap you right now.
You're gonna live snap me right now?
I'm gonna live snap
My
you
phone
right
is
now, right?
plugged in across the room, Reese. What am I?
That's all right.
How
That's
am I?
all right. You don't need to see. I'll see you later.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
That's how the internet works. Oh God, it's a picture of us sitting on the couch.
Look at that.
Fantastic. You know what? I'll
It's going on my story. If you guys want to add me, I'm not going to say it. You'll have to ask me in person.
Face to face.
It'll be $5 up front.
Really?
Yeah, it's just a cover.
I should start. Do you think I'm cool enough to do that?
No.
To charge people money to add me on Snap?
Mine's more of like you know when you go into a bar. I mean, no, you don't know, but like if you go into a bar, and they'll be like, how much is it to get in? And it's a $5 cover.
Oh, yeah. But like with Snap.
Yeah, it's a new thing I'm working on. I'm testing it.
Are you revolutionizing it? Like, do you have a name for this? Have you patented
In all honesty,
it?
I'm probably not revolutionizing anything. There are plenty of people online who charge for their snaps.
Oh,
I'm just
well,
nothing
yeah.
like them.
Yeah, okay. I think I will start doing that. I think it would be quite. What's the word? I'm an entrepreneur. I'm gonna put a spin on it. Just like makes it special, you know. I don't know what that maybe it's like I'll reply when you snap me.
We should do this with a camera. Do you know why?
Why?
Because you just absolutely did a fidget spinner when you said spinning.
I did not. What?
This man is a bold-faced liar.
I did not do that. Guys, who do you trust? The guy who's been here for over one episode or the guy who's been here for under one episode?
7 minutes. I've been here for 7 minutes.
It's been 7 big ones now. Crazy.
I waited for that one.
Just watch the timer tick on the top. Watching that kind of gives me anxiety when I do this. I'm like I have to fill it up, but the thing is, it will never stop, so it doesn't matter. I have to stop it.
You know what else doesn't matter? I'm not going to go there. But there are certain things in this universe that are not matter. There's actually there are 5 states of matter.
Reece,
I'm sure you're familiar with 3, perhaps 4.
Solid, liquid gas, and then dark.
No, plasma.
Plasma?
Yeah. You know the 5th one is?
What?
It's the state we're in right now. We bullin'.
Oh, dear. Where are we bullying, Reece? What planet?
We're bulling on Mars.
Mars? I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Mars is my favorite. Guys, leave in the comments what your favorite planet to bool on is. Also, tweet it at me. I would love to just know what your favorite planet to bool on is. Reece and I, we prefer Mars, but we would like to know your take, because honestly, different strokes for different folks. That's what where else? Venus? They can go Pluto.
I tried Venus. It's a little warm there.
It's a little warm. I mean,
just a little.
Yeah. Saturn, Jupiter. Jupiter is the biggest planet, right? Am I getting that right? It has.
God, I hope so.
Yeah, it is, because it's like Zeus, right? Because the
Yeah.
Greek god, and he's the big boy.
Big man in the sky.
Yeah, the big man in the sky.
Nope, sorry, that's what's his name? He was in George of the Jungle and The Mummy.
Oh God, I know who you're talking about. I just can't.
I can picture him.
I know. I can't. Oh God, what's his name? I don't know.
Guess
you want to look it up?
We'll come back to that one. Yeah, he's the big man in the sky. Anyways,
but you were talking about Zeus. You ever read those Percy Jackson books?
Oh, it's been a while.
But yeah, I mean, like obviously, I read them in like 4th grade, and but like I don't know where I was going with this, but I was going to like transition to like. I read a book in the past week, and I was surprised with myself because I had to do it for a class.
Well, I mean, if you're going to talk with books and Zeus, how about American Gods? The Neil Gaiman book. And it's a TV show.
Yeah. You told me about that one. Like
Brendan Fraser.
Like a year. Brendan Fraser. That was it.
He's the big man in the sky. Now you all know when I say The Mummy, I'm not talking about the one with Tom Cruise. I'm talking about the 1990 best film ever made with Brendan Fraser.
I have to disagree with that. I think I could name a better movie right now.
Black Panther.
I want to see Black Panther so bad. Like what I did was I took like a Marvel like a withdrawal.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't watch any trailers. I didn't I was putting myself out of it. It just been a while because like the last superhero movie I saw was Wonder Woman, and that came out like was that like July or something?
It was a while ago. Yeah.
Yeah. It was like a super long time ago, and so like I haven't seen a single superhero movie since then. And then like I watched the Black Panther trailer like last week. And I like cried. It was so good, and it threw me off because I've only seen one episode of Black Mirror, and I've seen like 20 minutes of it. And the girl who was in that episode is now like a main character in Black Panther because
is she Shuri?
I think
I
so.
I
It's like
seen Black Mirror. But...
It's like the tech girl, like
Shuri.
Yeah,
his
her
sister.
Yeah, so like so she was in that episode, and I saw her in the trailer, and it like threw me through a loop because I only watched 20 minutes of that Black Mirror episode because I wanted to throw up. Like when I got like 10 minutes in, I became like physically ill, and I was like, I wanna stop now.
That's a good plan.
If you guys want to watch it, it's the Black Museum. I believe it's season 4, episode 6, and it made me want to throw up.
Speaking of things, media starting with the word black. I'm sorry. Black Lightning.
We're gonna
is
cut
a very
that.
good TV show.
Black Lightning.
Lightning.
I haven't watched it yet.
It's good. It's better than any of the other ones on.
Really?
The CW. I think so. Yeah.
Really? Because I'm a sucker for Supergirl.
Yeah.
Because I think Supergirl is fantastic, and then I mean, like they're all good for different reasons.
Supergirl's gone in a different direction since it changed networks.
Has it?
It has. It was.
Because I'm only on season 1, but.
Oh yeah. So
it's okay if you tell me.
If you guys don't know, Supergirl was picked up by the CW for season 2, after it was removed from CBS, and so they just the people who ran the show, the showrunners, kind of just switched it up a little bit. It's kind of more in line with any other superhero shows in the CW. It's a lot with the tone of The Flash, which is typically pretty lighthearted,
right?
And that's kind of how it was before, but they took storylines in different directions.
Than like we were expecting from the first season,
and they kind of dropped some other ones and pulled some more ones. If you're a big comic book fan, the CW they've got an eye for that. They've got good people working on it. But
okay, yeah, because I mean, I watched the full season of the first season of The Flash, and then I watched like 3 seasons of Arrow because I really liked Arrow. I'm still watching Supergirl now, but I need tell me about Black Lightning because I don't know much about it other than it's really cool.
Okay, so Black Lightning is the main character is Jefferson Pierce, and he's a high school principal in a place called Freeland. In comic books, it was like a suburb of Metropolis where Superman lives.
Yeah.
But he has superpowers, and that's established from the beginning. He was a superhero like 10 years in the past.
Oh,
and so he had like a wife and kids, and his wife was like, "You keep getting yourself hurt. You can't do this anymore." And so he stops for 10 years.
Okay.
And it's kind of him picking up the mantle
once more to save the city, whatever,
all that jazz.
Yeah. That's cool because I mean that's like a different spin than the last 3 we've seen.
The last 3 are all.
It's like copy paste. We'll change the main color, and then that's our
green,
story.
red, and blue. And the other one's white.
Yeah.
Legend of Tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Which I never watched any of that.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I like Firestorm.
It's like you. I personally like only like a few certain characters. Like I'm a big sucker for Heatwave and Captain Cold. I love them. Firestorm, of course, I think is really cool. And was Constantine on that?
He's
Did he kind of like run it at the beginning and then he left?
No, that
was it?
That was a different guy. Constantine is coming on in a couple weeks here.
Okay,
that's gonna date this episode. If anyone keeps up with that. So he's never been a part of the show before, but then both the actors that play Firestorm had to leave, so they're bringing Wally West on.
Oh, really?
Flash. Yep.
Oh, well, Wally West is cool, so that'll work out because I like him. Yeah. I mean, I don't watch a lot of TV. What do I watch? So like Monday, I could have watched TV episodes, but I watched 3 comedy specials instead. I watched 2 John Mulaney and then rewatched him Aziz Ansari one. So that was 3 hours of my time that I just completely wasted. But I've been watching like ABC shows. Like there's this one called The Mayor, and it's about like this like rapper in this city. Like he's like just out of high school and he runs for mayor and he wins. And but the guy that like it's supposed to be like a lighthearted comedy, so like it doesn't really matter. But the guy that he wins against is like head of the city council, so they just are constantly like going back and forth. And, you know, every 23-minute episode has, like, a good message in the end. And it's, like he'll, like, mess up. And then he'll be like, what I actually have to do is this to help the kids. And then you reach the end of the episode. He's learned a life lesson. But at the same time, he's still a quirky 19-year-old kid. And, like, so it's just, like, this sort of, like, really cheesy thing. Have you on Netflix... Oh, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, I've been seeing a lot of stuff about The Good Place.
Yeah, I have too.
I haven't watched it, but it looks.
Yeah, because it's like 2 seasons in now, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, because I know season 1's done, but like, why are we seeing so much stuff now? I don't know.
That. I think a lot more people are picking up on it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's funny. It's the Good Place is heaven. The main character has died, right? And so they always refer to the bad place. And so on Twitter a couple days ago, something was trending. It was like, are we in the bad place?
I saw that, yeah. Oh.
And it was like examples like, you know, I can't even think of any, but it's like, yep.
Maybe we are. Maybe we are in the bad place. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, that one has a funny concept for a TV show, I think, with like swearing and it puts in different words and stuff like that. Like it's like it's a new concept, which is cool. Because you know, the one thing I want to see on TV, more cop dramas. Am I right?
Oh, absolutely. You see Grey's Anatomy is getting a spin-off, Station 19.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
Yeah,
crazy. Why?
Just a disclaimer, we do not watch Grey's Anatomy.
I will not. Do not plan on watching Grey's Anatomy.
I refuse. It's a
I think I'll watch it if I'm forced. You gotta like strap me to a chair.
Yeah,
and I think
it's a principle thing. I won't watch it for the same reason that like I won't eat kale or watch anime anymore.
You just like don't want to be put into those groups. Like,
yep. I'm sorry.
Because like
I'm not a white middle-aged mom in my 40s.
You watch one episode of Grey's Anatomy and suddenly people are like, oh, this is the kind of boy that Reece is. Oh, we got a stereotype. Like, you know, we'll throw him into all these groups now.
You sound like you're speaking from experience.
Me?
What? No, the other guy in the room.
Oh,
yes,
the other guy? Okay.
Speaking of, what is this folder that you have on your desktop called
Bird Images?
I would love to see that.
I actually don't know. Are we going to open it?
Let's open it. I'm going to live talk us through this.
It has... I think this is one of my sister's projects.
Icterus gabula. That's a yellow. It's black.
Reece, it's Icterus-gabula-002.jpg.
I'm dyslexic.
This is from 2014.
It just got very big on the screen. I don't know how to work a Mac. Australian birds at Jurong Park.
Bird Park. And then...
Bird Park. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this one's green with a blue head and a red beak.
It's quite cute.
The mountain bluebird.
It's quite blue.
It is. It's actually very blue.
I don't think I've ever seen anything in the universe or like in on planet Earth that blue besides flowers.
You know, there actually isn't a lot of things. There aren't a lot of animals that are blue. I watched something on this not too long ago. There's it has to do with evolution, and so all these creatures, they pick up on the colors that will help them blend into their surroundings, but because there isn't much that's blue
besides the ocean,
and even the ocean isn't that blue.
Right.
Like, there aren't a lot of fish that are blue.
Right.
You hardly see any blue creatures. I mean, there's a handful of birds and butterflies, and that's about it.
Yeah. That's interesting. Because I mean, like we see a lot of green animals, brown animals,
green, brown, yep.
black, white, stuff like that.
Even reds, but
yellows. Yeah. But blue, that's so odd that it's not that common.
Purples. There's vibrant blues that appear in the world, not necessarily in animals, but like under big glaciers. They'll form caves, and the light will come through the snow, and the blue is the only wavelength that gets through to the bottom.
Okay. Interesting. Wow. I love wildlife, dude. You know, on Snapchat, the only, like, it'll have, like, stories that
Are
you
you
can,
going to
like,
say the dog
look at.
filter?
No.
Okay.
On Snapchat, it'll be like, it's like, here we have stories, and they come from news companies. The only one I look at is the dodo, because it's all animal stuff. And, like, it has the most clickbaity headlines, like, ever. It'll be like, the man walked into his backyard and saw this, and saw this is in all caps, and, like...
Oh, you know it.
And it's like the man walking into the backyard, and then like part of it's blurred out, so you can like only see the color, and so now you have to click on it, and then you have to swipe up to read the article, and then you have to go all the way to the bottom to find out that it was a baby cat.
That is not the same thing as Bigfoot.
But it wasn't Bigfoot. I mean, I haven't seen that yet.
So there's this video that's been going around. It was from a larger YouTube video from like top mysteries or top 15s or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And this dude, he's got a heck of a voice. I'm gonna do my best impression of the specific. So this is from a video called "Top 15 Mysteries Solved by 4chan."
Okay.
Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. This is the lettuce you get in your sandwich at Burger King. A 4chaner posted this photo of himself standing in 2 buckets of lettuce that goes on your sandwiches. Admittedly, he was wearing shoes, but that's even worse. No one wants your foot fungus on their Burger King sandwich. Now, that was a really bad impression, but if you go find the actual video, his voice is even worse.
This was a video about Bigfoot?
No, but he's done more. He did, like, top cryptids or whatever.
Okay.
And it's a bunch of not real stuff, you know?
Right.
Like, most of them are very clearly...
I mean, like, I enjoy learning about cryptids. Mainly because it's, like, stupid.
Yeah.
Like the skunk ape and like, is it Mothman? Is that what?
I love Mothman.
Am I thinking of the right thing?
Mothman? In Chicago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love... That is the funniest story.
I wrote a list of top things that are going to happen this year. Just, like, prediction. Like, totally wild. Not, like, in the same vein as those top 15 things, but it was, like, what?
Like, what
one of them was, like, a bunch of Mothman sightings will appear in one city and a bridge will collapse. And
really?
Yes. And so, there are other really funny ones. But Mothman has had some sightings in Chicago, and Minneapolis has a bridge collapsing. It's the stone one. So I'm just waiting for someone to put on a Mothman costume and like drive from Chicago to Minneapolis. Because other ones were like...
Are they driving in the Mothman costume?
Oh, absolutely.
You think they have to... like... What if it's like you can only put on the Mothman costume in Chicago? If you try to put it on like anywhere else, like a supernatural like...
No. They put it on Chicago, and then they get on a very fast motorcycle. And
their wings are like popping off the back like... Phew!
Yeah, you couldn't fit it in a car. Other predictions, which were pretty funny. Wearing clothes inside out will become a very brief fashion trend.
I feel like... Wait, that might actually be true.
Some of these have been happening. Another one was like screaming really loudly for no reason will become a meme. And my personal favorite, the president will falsely claim that there was an assassination attempt on his life. He won't stage one. He will just claim it and provide nothing.
No evidence.
Just mention it in passing and then never talk about it again.
He's just walking out to do a press briefing and he goes, I almost died today. And then he gets up on the podium and starts talking.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. That would be so funny. But the wearing clothes inside out, I feel like that actually will happen. Have you ever, like, tried to do that with, like, hats and stuff? I feel like it's going to happen with shirts. And eventually they'll like somewhere like H&M or something will make inside out pants.
Yeah. So actually, you're saying this, and one of those, like, sort of, but not really high end clothing companies like H&M.
Yeah.
The big brand, crappy clothes. I don't know if it's them for sure, but they are, or at one point, were selling like a V-neck that it is inside out. Like, the tag is still on, like, the normal side of the shirt, but, like...
Like, the stitching's on the outside and stuff like that?
Yeah,
Is
so,
that
like, the stitching
about?
is on the outside. So, it's like they turn it inside out, and then they put the tag in, like, the normal location, like, on the inside of the collar.
Oh, that's so weird.
So it's like supposed to be worn inside out.
Oh, that. Mm. That makes me kind of
wrong.
Yeah, that's wrong. That's morally wrong. I don't like that. Not at all. Have you listened to Justin Timberlake's new album?
You sent me something about it.
I
earlier.
did
know
send you.
You got the vinyl, which is really cool.
Oh my god, it's orange, guys. It's translucent orange. Like, it's nice.
I have not listened to it.
Have you listened to any of the songs? Because like some of them came out,
one of them
weeks ago. Is it Filthy? That was the first one that came out.
Probably.
So
it would be that one then.
So like Filthy. So if you guys haven't listened to it, go listen to it. Pause the video. Go listen to the entire album. It's gonna take you an hour, and then you can come back and listen to the rest of this. But like I listened to Filthy. That was the first one that came out, and so it was the first one. And the music video is weird because he has like this kind of like Steve Jobs thing, and he like brings out like a robot, like it looks like a human. Like, oh god, what's that robot's name that has its own mind now?
I don't know, but I don't trust it, and I don't like it. And also, it's ugly. That's right, I said it. It can hear me over the internet.
It can hear us.
It's gonna come for me.
It's gonna like DDoS my computer right now. We're gonna lose all of this footage. Audio. That's what I meant.
No, I know the camera's rolling.
You're right. This is minimized and in another profile. Anyway, the music video. He's like the Steve Jobs thing, and he brings in this robot, and he. What?
Sorry, go on.
Are we doing that thing from the middle that Brick does when you like bugged me about it and you were like, pepper, pepper, pepper? And
oh no,
was
pepper is something totally different. That's from like a cooking YouTube channel.
Okay.
And so the thing from the middle is when like.
Oh my god, I have like a burning like I don't like the middle at all, and it's purely my sister's fault.
I don't like it at all either.
it like what it does is it stresses me out. I have this so when I watch a movie or a TV show, if something is like dirty to the point where it's going to cost money to clean it up or it's going to take a long time to clean up, it like gives me like crippling anxiety. I suddenly can't watch the show anymore. So like when you're watching a TV show and someone bursts through the wall and like parts of the wall go everywhere and stuff like that and the wall is broken, it's gone. And I'm sitting here, like, slowly, like, sinking into my chair.
You would hate the Eric Andre show.
Oh, I'm sure I would.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen it. You've showed me clips.
Oh, yeah.
And that's bad. He
breaks at least one desk per episode.
And that stresses me out. It, like...
You know it's made of, like, drywall, right? It's not real?
Well, yeah, I know that.
Okay.
But it's just, it gets to me, and I don't know why. But in the middle... Everything is dirty. It's always like covered in just like crap they have laying around the house. And everyone's always stressed out and it's
too real. That's the problem.
Yeah. It's too
But the other problem with it is it's too obviously trying to ride the Malcolm in the Middle. The name is similar and they're using that to draw people in, and so they kind of build this quirky family around, basically modeled around those other characters.
Really? I've never seen Malcolm in the Middle, but I
grew up with that show.
Okay. Because I've never seen it. I know it's like a good show and everything.
Yeah,
I've
that one and
never seen it.
Another one.
Another one?
Yeah, I forgot the name.
Great. That's just fantastic. But anyway, my sister, every day that I get home, she's already watched like at least one episode. And then she's still watching it. And she's on this channel that it plays it till like 6 at night. And so, like, it's just always on the TV. And I come home, and it's the worst thing to come home to. I'm like, I've been gone all day, and I want to relax. But now I want to leave because the middle is playing on my television. You know, like, can't get with it.
How expensive is that television? Can't be that bad.
It might be a little expensive.
Maybe... Don't break it. Then.
Don't break it.
That was gonna be my suggestion.
Okay. You know, I've breaking a TV. Would that be?
That'd be fun, but you would hate it because apparently you hate
because I get stressed out.
I can be proud of me. I cleaned my room earlier today.
Did you really?
I did.
I don't. I cleaned.
I haven't been home in like 6 weeks.
I
haven't. I come home and I go to bed.
Jeez, that's all of 2018.
I've had like 2 days off. And I use them to sit around and do nothing.
I mean, I try to do nothing. It doesn't work. Like today, I sat down to play Super Mario Odyssey, right? I was like, Saturday morning, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to play me some good old-fashioned video games. I played for probably half an hour to 45 minutes, and then I was like, okay, I'm done. And then I went upstairs, and I sat down, and I was like, wait, why did I stop playing? This is awful. Doing something that's not, and I had to do homework, so that was not fun.
That is awful.
Guys, being in school,
is bad for your health.
I mean, I was just going to say is not the most fun thing, but that also works. I just want to go to college, man. I've been to 3 colleges in the past two weeks now. So
do you know why I want to go to college?
Why?
It's because my favorite joke is that was my nickname in high school.
Oh no! You're just gonna pull it out in class?
Oh yeah.
It'll be like English class. It'll be reading something. It'll be like, and so this excerpt from Beowulf, that was my nickname in high school.
No, something really arbitrary, the Samsung King.
Sam's.
I don't know. I looked at that TV. It says Samsung. I don't know where King came from.
I mean, maybe you were the. Does Samsung make phones? They don't make phones anymore.
Yes, they do.
They do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, Samsung is
garbage.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're not. I feel like in the world of phones, it's kind of like the Democrat and Republican Party, and you have the iPhone and the what's the other one?
There's the Note, the Galaxy.
Yeah, the Galaxies. That was the other one I was going for.
The Google phone.
But now the Google phone, the Pixel's in here,
That's a good phone.
And God, it's the best phone on the market.
Mm-hmm.
And God, it's so every time Ethan pulls it out in band class, I want to break my phone.
Band class, nerd.
You are in band with me, and you have jazz band in the morning.
Yeah, I know.
What?
Also, come to our concert Monday night, 7
Oh
p.m.
God. Oh man. Okay.
Recital Hall.
We're plugging sponsors right now.
I have a solo.
I'm gonna post this Tuesday, so that way it's past.
Has anyone ever told you that you are beyond evil? You're not just an evil man in evil clothes. You are an evil spirit that has entered my home.
I've always hoped.
This isn't even my home.
Yeah, we're at my house. Oh my God. No, hopefully I'll post this tomorrow. I want to, everyone was like, Ryan, when's episode 2 coming out?
Oh, yeah.
The amount of times Alex came up to me, Ryan, when's episode 2? I think he's going to blush because I name dropped him in this episode.
Oh, yeah, Alex, Kaylin.
Oh, yeah. Man, yeah. We'll just start spitting names.
I told him the other morning when I was picking him up, I was like, I have some sad news for you. I'm not going to be on episode 2. I'm going to be on episode 3. Because you told me that
because I was going to be doing a
2 before you did 3.
Yeah.
And I guess you never did. And
Yeah,
this is episode 2.
Yeah.
So, you're welcome, Alex. I lied to you.
Yeah, I was going to do a solo one, but then I was like, I don't have time, so I just didn't do it. So now we're doing episode 2 right now. So yeah, that's nice.
It's alright. I didn't have a time yesterday either. I came home after school, got home 4:30, and I didn't get up until 8:30 this morning.
Wow. I've never slept that long in my life.
I haven't either.
How tired were you?
Very. I told you, I haven't been home in 6 weeks.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh my God. So, speaking of the fact that you've not been home since 2018 even began, what's your 2018 New Year's resolution, and have you broke it yet? We're a month in. Is it broken?
It's the New Year's revolution. I told you what my revolution was earlier. We don't need to go over this again. I'm monetizing that snap.
Oh God, that's your New Year's. Start monetizing.
New Year's revolution.
So if I'm on your Snapchat now, do I have to pay you $5? You're gonna remove me?
I'm gonna remove you, and I'm gonna make you pay $5.
Are you gonna remove everyone and make them pay $5?
Maybe. Yeah. Let's see. How many people is that?
He's currently looking at his friends list. He's counting.
I can't count past 4.
He scrolled all the way to the bottom, but he only counted 4 names. What were those 4 names?
I forgot.
Oh, jeez.
Brendan Fraser.
Still pulled up on your phone.
I wish I was friends with Brendan Fraser on Snapchat.
Oh,
that
man.
would be the dream.
If Brendan Fraser would give me a high five, I think that would just make my 2018.
Oh, yeah.
Reece, you didn't even ask what my resolution is, though.
Well, I wasn't done with mine yet.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Ryan. What's your resolution?
No. What's the end of yours?
I just finished.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And so the finishing was me at okay. Mine is read more. Hasn't been going well. Even though I did finish a book for my lit class.
Lit.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh,
I finished it, and I was pretty impressed with myself because I don't think it's been like 4 years since I think I've read a book that within a month, and I read it in 10 days. So that was what like shocked me. But my other one is get big, work out.
It's very easy to get big actually. McDonald's has the Grand Mac
I
back
hate
in
McDonald's. I hate McDonald's food. I'm sorry.
It's easy. It's cheap.
Yeah, it is cheap. But like, here's the thing: my mom and I went to Wendy's the other day, and she was like, "I like this so much more than
Wendy's has way better like chicken nuggets and stuff. You know what's good?
Yeah.
Arby's. I love Arby's.
Really?
Yes.
Now I get down with Arby's like once a month. Like if I eat it more than once a month, I start to feel like greasy.
It's the curly fries. That's what gets.
It's part of that, and it's part of like the roast beef. Like the roast beef is very good, but it's like drippy, you know.
Yeah.
Sorry for saying drippy. I'm sure you don't like me saying drippy. Are we gonna ASMR this?
We are not going to ASMR this.
We'll make ASMR. I'm just gonna say words you may or may not enjoy.
I'm pulling the
Reece is
microphone away
moving
from
the mic away from me. Crazy. Should I start an ASMR channel? Should I? I think I should hit every base on YouTube, and I should make a separate channel for it. So I'll do like a vlog channel, ASMR channel, gaming channel. What else? Like a daily lifestyle channel.
MUA channel? MUA?
What is that?
Is that makeup? I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
one of those.
Yeah.
Like a movie review channel, like just stuff like that. Like just hit every base and like a
movie review.
Comedy
sketch.
It was
pretty good.
Wait, what movie are we talking about?
Well, not all of
A
them.
Dog's Life. I love that movie. Please go see A Dog's Life. I know it came out almost a year ago, but it's so good. It's so cute. It has Josh Gad in it, and we all love Josh Gad, right?
We all do.
Yeah. I mean, he's just fantastic. And then he voiced the dog, even when he was a girl. It was so cool.
Josh Gad was a girl?
That part of the movie was so tragic. Not because he was a girl.
Tragic.
Not because he was a girl.
Wow.
But because...
Wow.
No. Should I spoil it?
No, I haven't seen it.
Okay. Well, it's when he's the police dog.
Okay.
It was the saddest part of the movie, but...
You'd have spoiled it, but okay.
Well, yeah. I mean, every part... There's so many sad parts in that movie. I was going to cry. No, I was not going to cry. I wasn't.
It's a fallacy.
It's a lie.
It's a fake fact.
It's an alternative fact.
No, it's just a fake fact.
Remember when that blew up?
Yeah. I do remember when that blew up.
I watched that live, and that's what blew my mind. Is I've never like watched something like that became a big deal like happen live, and then I watched that when it happened with Chuck Todd. Like crazy.
I've seen like sports things happen live.
Okay.
Like I was at a baseball game. It was like inaugural season of the Twins, and one of the players he hit the ball and he hit a home run, and there was like a flagpole in near the first base entrance, and it was pretty far away, and the flagpole, very small, very hard to hit from 400 feet away, and he hit it.
No way.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
I've seen a lot of hockey things happen on TV.
Oh yeah, you're a big hockey guy.
I'm a big hockey guy.
I'm a small hockey guy. I watch it when I'm forced to.
Yeah, hockey's good.
I mean, hockey's cool.
Last
Baseball's
Friday,
really
I drove 3 hours to watch a hockey game. Then I missed half of the first period, and we left 2 minutes before it ended.
Oh my god! And they won.
They did. They won 5-1.
Because they lost the next day.
Did they?
Yeah.
I didn't notice.
Because
I know they lost.
Because I was up there, and then and my dad was talking to. So like there were some other people up there that we knew, and they went and saw the game, and they were like, they ended up losing.
Yeah,
so.
I know they lost to Denver today, 1-0.
Oof. Oof. That's a boring game. 1-0. Unless it was like always like cutthroat. I don't know.
Number 14.
What's number 14 this time?
I don't know. I never actually got into that video.
Oh.
I never watched past the Burger King foot lettuce bit.
Wait, continue.
Oh no, that was it.
Me? Okay, I used to really watch those top videos, and I always watched the ones that would it was the ones that would get to me. So it was like top 10 creepiest serial killers, and I was like, this is the video for me when I'm
have you
home
seen
alone
Zac
and bored.
Efron as
Yes, as Ted Bundy.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
It's a big problem because Zac Efron is hot.
I know.
He should not be playing a serial killer.
I know. Well, his hair isn't that hot in the movie, so
Yeah.
it's like the size of his head, like on top of it. It's so. Ugh. So
It's like the Mad Hatter pillar. It's a real
So-
creature, by the way. Look it up.
you know the oh god, what is it? The guy. So you know the show Austin and Ally that was on Disney Channel. Do you know that show?
Vaguely.
Okay, so it was like two
Oh
singer
yeah,
songwriters.
the ginger kid plays a.
Yeah. Dez is in there, and no, not the ginger kid. It's the main character, Ross Lynch.
Oh.
He plays.
Oh, I did see this.
Yeah, so he played Jeffrey Dahmer in a movie called My Friend Dahmer, and it came out in November. I want to see it. What is the thing with hot guys who can sing that were on Disney Channel playing serial killers in movies? Because now it's just happening.
Next thing you know, Zendaya is gonna play a serial killer.
How many females? I mean, I don't. Are there a lot of female? I mean, there's a lot more male serial killers. But,
I can't name any.
yeah, I can't name any.
But
either.
for the record, I can name maybe 3 serial killers,
Ooh,
and
I got
2
one.
of them are ones that we already named.
Ted Bundy and Jeff Dahmer.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Marilyn Monroe. I'm just kidding.
Really?
Marilyn Manson. Still kidding.
Oh man. I mean, I can name a lot, but that's because I get it. I get into that kind of stuff. Like BuzzFeed Unsolved. That's so cool. And they just did one on the season opener was on oh god, what's his name? Jack the Ripper.
Yeah.
So I mean, Jack the Ripper is the most iconic and stuff like that. But they didn't bring up the idea that Jack the Ripper was also H.H. Holmes, which they covered it. They did a video where they talked about that. What they did they took questions. They do that thing, and he said oh, we didn't cover that because their killing styles were so different.
Killing styles.
Okay, so have you ever? Do you know how they?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Jack the Ripper, he took out organs, and then H.H. Holmes toyed with them in his little what is it? Hotel of Horrors, murder mansion.
The Toy Master.
Yeah. He would push them down slides, and they would just lead to nowhere. I was like, that's brutal.
I think the Toy Master was Wynn's dad on Supergirl.
Who?
Wynn.
Who's
Shot Sr. on Supergirl.
Who's Win? I don't.
The tech dude.
Oh.
Jeremy Jordan.
Jeremy Jordan, yeah, I know. You had to.
Sorry.
That's how I know his face is Jeremy Jordan. I'm like, if you asked me what his character name was, I'd be like, oh yeah. I do remember that now. The guy who made the toys. That was a cool episode, in my opinion. That was
It's been a while.
Oh yeah, obviously it's been a while, but
It's been a lot of things have been a while.
Mark Hamill being on the Flash, that's been a while. That was cool though.
They usually do one of those every year, and this year they didn't have him on, but they had his family on, the character's family.
Oh, okay.
And there were pictures of him.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Mark Hamill's so cool.
Marky Mark.
Have you seen all the things?
We can't call him Marky Mark. That's a sin.
Because he said laser sword. Is that why?
No, we can't call him Marky Mark because
Walk around with a laser sword.
Marky Mark is the name that the fan community of Tumblr calls Markiplier.
Oh, the cursed website.
The cursed website.
The cursed website.
I'd refrain from calling it a much worse name.
Is it Tungle? Was that the
No,
name?
no, words that you won't allow me to say.
Oh,
on
yeah,
here.
yeah. This is a PG podcast, Reece. Should I put that you know how albums have explicit content? Should I put a parental guidance right in the bottom?
Have you seen this?
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, I want to thank you
He was
guys.
just doing that to watch the sound wave on the screen.
Anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's been an absolute blast. I hope you guys enjoyed having Reece on, and I want you guys to tell me how you like this. If you want to hear another solo episode from me before we really make a decision of how often we have certain episodes. But yeah, thank you guys so much for listening.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me on.
Yeah, I was happy to have you on. I want to have buddies on, so I hope you guys enjoyed it so much. And with that, I'd like to bid you all farewell. Peace.
Also, we're starting a gaming